this one. This one's going to be a neat one to go through. 1968 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu two-door hardtop coupe with the Concours trim. I believe the Concours trim was only available in 68, and this is a very original car with a well-known history too. It's been with the same owner for the past 50 years. Got this car in 1972. Has had a repaint, FYI, to black. Was originally a butternut. Now it is black on black. Still retains the original black vinyl roof. Underneath the hood, also retains the original engine, which would be a 327 numbers matching EA suffix code, which is the, and then that is also the designation for the 327 that would have the manual transmission teamed up behind it, and this one does. It has a Saginaw 4-speed in it. Also has power steering. Now, if you want to check out the still pictures, I'm going to tell you where to go check those out here just in a second. First of all, let's take a look at the chrome in the front bumper. It is the original grille, original bumper, headlight surrounds. Top of the bumper does show its age a little bit. You can see that. You'll be able to see that in the still pictures also. Now, still pictures, so you can check this thing out. Look at the underside of this car, and we'll get into that some more here in just a bit. But still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Now, in with the still pictures, there's going to be a copy of the broadcast sheet or the build sheet. There's going to be a list from the current owner of this car, which again has owned this car since 72, brought it to us in consignment to sell for him. That's why it's here. Looking for a new owner. Check out the list that he has provided, and I'll try to hit on as many of the things as I can as we go around the car and take a look at it. First off, condition of the paint. It is a little older paint, and you can see imperfections throughout on the hood, but it does still have a nice luster to it. It's one of those you want to keep it and drive it the way it is. You're not going to see a lot of these out there, let's put it that way. Drive it the way it is, have a little fun, your local shows, roll-ins, cruise-ins, or maybe you want to bring it back to its original glory. Of course, there's your Concours badges in both front fenders, should be correct. Of course, the 327 badging, matching up with that numbers matching engine underneath the hood. Krager SS. Wheels, of course, with the Goodyear Polyglass. Tires on them. Let's take a look down the side of this car also. You can see it's nice and straight. This car was never driven in the winters. He said it never seen rain when he had driven it. Now, interior, original vinyl. Take a look at this front seat. Of course, there is some wear over on that driver's side, as you can see, but we're leaving the original vinyl in it. And one of the reasons for that is this would have the bench seat with the fold-down armrest would be part of that Concours trim, which is a ZK7 option code. A couple aftermarket gauges added underneath the dash. And that looks like about it. Otherwise, you're going to have the Concours designation right there above the glove box. That is also correct. And take a look at this original vinyl top. Also in very nice shape in the still pictures. Take a look at the trunk pics. You're going to see how neat and tidy and solid it is back there. Take a look at the trunk pics and with the still pics as well as the underside. Now, remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. Dual exhaust. The exhaust underneath this car is new, and I'm going to hit on some of these service things that have been done to this. Won't be afraid to get in this one, turn the key, and go. All right, let's hit on some of these highlights. There's a letter from GM that was sent to the current owner of this car when he inquired about the Concours and how many were made and production in that. 8,307 is all that were made in the two-door hardtop Concours packages. tried to get a breakdown with the 327 4-speed combination of Concours. Unfortunately, GM didn't have those types of production numbers, but in the 50 years of owning this car, he has not seen another one. What we do know is we also know that this car was special ordered from our area, so it's not one that was just on a dealer's lot, showroom floor, anything like that. This was a special order back in '68 by the first owner. Now, since then, recently, what's been done to it, does have new front and rear seals in the tranny. Also has a new clutch, throwout bearing, and pressure plate. New fluids, rear diff, radiator, hoses. Rear air shocks were replaced with lines, plug wires, distributor cap, air filter, new hood seal. So a lot of service work has just recently been done on this to get the car out, so for the next owner, be able to get in and drive it. New wipers and blades. Again, I mentioned the new exhaust. I noticed there's a power steering belt that was added. There's also a new trunk mat in the rear of this car in the trunk. One other thing that I'm going to mention, there was a spare tire. It's going to go with it right over here. And then there's also a box that you're going to notice. There are seat belts in this, and there was also a fuel pump that he had for a spare that he took with. But there are seat belts in there. The front seat belts were removed in the early years of this car just for driving it. Could be added very easily, and the originals are in that box. All right. Now, the original door panels on the Concours, this would be a longer armrest. If you were looking at a regular Chevelle armrest, it's going to be longer. I believe it's 16 inches longer. There's 16 inches long, which again is going to be longer than an original. Bench seat with the 4-speed transmission on the floor, and we're going to go ahead and start this up so you can hear it run also. Wipers working order, FYI. Let's go ahead and start it up so you can hear it run. Original miles on this, 72,481, and that is original. Again, he's owned this car for the last 50 years. All right, radio I did not play around with it. Oh, sorry about that. Let's turn that up a second. We have power. See if we get reception.
Called Hungry Howie's Commission.
Radio works. Look at that.
Foods to hide an engagement.
Take a look at the dash. Car always stored indoors, and it definitely shows on that dash. Not sun-baked, faded, weather checked, anything like that. Headliner, also in nice shape. Well, this car runs nice. Nicely, that door shuts and fits. Slip around to the back. Sounds good. No crazy exhaust, nothing obnoxious, anything like that. All right, I'm going to slip up to the front. I want to pop this hood, let you check out the engine bay, try to see if there's anything that I've missed. We'll also have a list from the previous owner, like I said, in the still pictures, so you can go through it all there. You'll be able to see the letter from General Motors, be able to see the broadcast sheet. That'll all be in the still pictures. But give me a second, let's pop the hood, check that out, and we'll wrap this video up. Here we go. Very original looking engine bay. 327, again, numbers matching, EA suffix code, power steering. One thing you did mention, it has had a water pump, that's been added. Should say replaced. No exhaust manifold leaks. Heater hose is all intact. Boy, does that run smooth. All right, a little bit about the rear end. I didn't talk about that when we were at the back of the car. This does have the 12-bolt rear, 308 gears it was added with, or ordered with. And those are still in it, posi traction also. A couple of things I want to point out too. Right here, do have a little bit of corrosion, but not bad at all. And again, this car was not driven in the winter. Strictly washing, a little bit of body work previous that you can see, just kind of the paint, checking or cracking. And those will be in the still pictures too. Again, this is one you can drive it the way it is, enjoy it, have some fun. If you wanted to bring it back to its original glory, what a candidate for that. And one you're just not going to see every day. 1968 Chevelle two-door hardtop, Concours trim, ZK7 package, 8,307 of them made. Check it out on our website, uniqueclassiccars.com. Click the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. We do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.